Artificial intelligence. AI, too dangerous to release, and it stuns experts. This is mind-blowing. Artificial intelligence, or AI. Experts are amazed by the next generation of machine learning, once described as too dangerous to release. The artificial intelligence tool, Generative Pre-training Transformer, or GPT-3, stuns experts with its unerring ability to design websites, prescribe medication, and even answer questions. The GPT-3 is a third generation of the machine learning model, where computers can automatically learn from their experiences without having to be programmed. The AI's predecessor was GPT-2, and that made headlines after being dubbed too dangerous to release due to its ability to create text apparently indistinguishable from that written by human beings. While GPT-2 had 1.5 billion parameters which could be set, the AI successor has 175 billion parameters. A parameter is a variable which affects the data's prominence in the machine learning tool, and changing them affects the output of the tool. At the time when GPT-2 was deemed too dangerous to release, it used 124 million parameters. GPT-3 is currently in closed access, with demonstrations of the AI's incredible ability being shared on social media. Coder Sharif Shamim has shown how artificial intelligence can be used to describe designs which will then be built by the AI despite it not being trained to do so. Designer Jordan Singer created a similar process for app designs, while a medical student at King's College in London, Kasim Mounier, showed how the program can access information to answer medical questions. Given an incomplete image, the cutting-edge artificial intelligence can also be used to auto-complete it. The AI does so by using its tools to suggest what pixels should be in the image based on its database. The reason that GPT-3 can demonstrate such capabilities because it has been trained on an archive of the internet called the Common Crawl, which contains almost 1 trillion words of data. The tool comes from OpenAI, an artificial intelligence research lab split into two sections, a for-profit corporation called OpenAI LP, and its non-profit parent organization OpenAI Inc. Now, last month, the product was made commercially available, but work remains for investigating how the tool should be used. John Clark, the OpenAI's head of policy, said we need to perform experiments to find out what they can and cannot do, and if you cannot anticipate all the abilities of a model, you have to produce it to see what it can do. You have to prod it and jiggle with it. There are many more people than us who are better at thinking what it can do maliciously. Now, achievement, that's astonishing if it could do things maliciously. The achievement is visually impressive, with some going as far as to suggest that the tool would be a threat to industry, or even that it shows its self-awareness. But OpenAI CEO Sam Altman has described the hype as way too much. He said, it's impressive, thanks for the nice compliments, but it still has serious weaknesses, sometimes makes very silly mistakes. IA is going to change the world, but GPT-3 is very early. It's just a very early glimpse, and we have a lot still to figure out. Also, questions have been raised regarding exactly what achievements are made by GPT-3. Kevin Lacker, who formerly worked as a computer scientist at Facebook and Google, showed that while the artificial intelligence can respond to common sense questions, answers that would be obvious to a human are unavailable to the machine, and questions which are nonsense are responded to as if they are not. So this is by Express UK and Tom Fish. Please leave your comments about this. Thank you. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.